Good evening. Woohoo! It has been an amazing warm day outside today, and I did a blog on how to get the most out of company events. There is a very exciting event coming up this weekend in Denver, Colorado. Don't be a wussy. Yeah, most people know about this event. If you've been anywhere nearby my Facebook, you will be aware that there's some sort of event going on. What is that? Well, it happens to be a most amazing company event. Every 90 days we have company events. And the thing is, I am well aware that there are events that go on in any business. And I am a part of a few different businesses, and there are events I can attend. I will be attending a local event coming up. It's good, it's really good, and you can reap a lot of benefits out of attending events, your company events, and you can put the benefit into your business. So I'm going to be attending a local event. You know, anything from a local event or get together or meeting, it's really good to connect with your company through these. And when you attend as many as possible, you can get a lot of benefits into your business. So, short evening events or daytime picnics or whole weekend events. So, mostly I'm going to talk about not just the party part, I'm going to talk about I'm going to talk about the benefits of being at events, specifically what's going to help you with your sales. Now, some events are like super fun and you want to have fun. Make sure you're always having fun. But you want to be coherent enough and showing up enough so that you are able to get the most out of these events. Attend as many as possible. Bring your family if possible, even if they're not at the specific meeting or conference. If they can be, it's great if you can get them on the same page as you. If it's just not appropriate to bring your spouse or bring your kids, if you can bring them along even to the weekend, is a really sweet way to stay connected. If not, then, you're on your own. Or if you don't have a spouse or kids, you're on your own. But bring along your team members, encourage them to get there, and encourage anybody who's curious about the company to come along. Come on out as guests. So number one was attend them. Attend these events. Number two is learn from the presenters. You're going to strengthen your communication immensely in watching and observing the people who are presenting and how they present the company, how they present the product, how they represent, and how they show up. What's their image that they're giving off? It's going to be true to the company. And number three, you want to meet the people in person that you're actually been working with online or through emails. You might have connected with them on the phone, but the thing is, it is so much different once you meet up with them in person. It's very, very motivating to get their connection and their feedback and their acknowledgement of you, but it's also like just so revving to your metabolism in your business and in your brain in like, yeah, this person, I met them for real. They're a real person, right? So you want to meet these people in person that you're working with. And the fourth benefit is see and be seen, and it's very tied into that. It makes it so realistic to meet these people who have had tremendous breakthroughs and had success. And when you meet them in person, give them a handshake, give them a hug. It wakes up the success in you. It does. Don't belittle that. Like, it's huge. If you can see my photos with one of my fellow teammates who makes over $80,000 a month with his wife in the company I'm in, he's only a year ahead of me. I listen and learn from him almost every day, and I get feedback from him and his wife, and we see each other. Hey, I see you online, yeah. But he's like my fellow teammate, and to meet him in person was like, woo! I feel amazing, and it happened really fast. So like, watch that, because all of a sudden it happened really fast. You'd be like, I wasn't even ready. You gotta get your camera ready. You gotta get your that's something else I'm coming up to. You gotta get your notepad and pen and paper ready. But when you're going out there, you gotta be ready to take those photos, especially with top leaders, top earners, with your team members, your downline, your members, other team top earners that are in the company. Get those photos with those people. Get videos with those people. Have question ready, at least one question that's like really like key to ask them in a way that brings out their wisdom that you can share on your blogs or your vlogs, and your purpose will come stronger. Key if you ask key questions, especially if they connect to your purpose and your audience. Think of it this way, an event may cost some money, right, to get to, may cost some time, but think of it as, wow, this is nothing compared to what I'm going to reap out of it. I'm going to get so much benefit mentally, physically, emotionally. You're going to have so much video footage and photos and listening and soaking in so much good stuff. It's really, really good to think of it as, whatever I've put into this event, I'm probably going to make like hundreds more than what I put. At least hundreds more, if not thousands more. This could be the kickstart to the strength in my business. And every time you go, you got to think of it like, no, whatever I collect here is going to make me more cash than it cost me to get to that event. And just think of it that way, and then you'll be more organized on what you're getting at the event. And I'm going to give you some quick tips. So make lifestyle videos when you're at the event. In your downtime, you want to stay at the event. You're going to stay somewhere, right? And whenever you have got downtime, you've got a break, get outside, or like sit by the pool, or do something that looks like, it feels like how you're enjoying yourself at this event. And make these quick little videos that really share your inspiration in the moment and all the little nuggets you're picking up, because they'll be fresh in your mind, and the sensation will be fresh, and it'll come across, as well as it's really exciting to be in that atmosphere and collect the atmosphere into your video and journal it, vlog it. So that's where spouses can come in really handy if you're not able to hold the camera, right? Was catching all these pics and videos and such, and they'll feel more included in what you're doing too, being more involved with it. Do videos with your team leaders, top earners, top members. Like I said, it gives exposure to yourself, it gives exposure to them. They're ready for that, so don't be concerned about, I shouldn't approach them. If you're lucky enough to get close enough to them and they have the time to ask me a question, get a hug with me, like connect with me a little bit, get some feedback. Take advantage of that and actually be ready for it. When at the last event, I was going towards my coach across a crowded room. I finally got there, and he didn't even know I was there because there's so many people. And he went on to go to the party that was going to be after party. And I ended up with another great leader, my fellow teammate, Justin Varengia. And I was just like, okay, I'm meant to meet this person, and I'm meant to connect with him specifically. And I did. I was ready. I had my camera ready. I had my spouse to hold the camera. I had my question ready. And there's so much excitement. And, especially like if you've been watching your team leaders and your top earners, you get starstruck. So it's like, oh my gosh, I've been watching and listening to your every word. You got to be ready for that moment and breathe and connect. Be greeting them with gratefulness, right? Because you can use these in your blogs in the next coming months and weeks, and you can inspire people right away with these types of showing how involved you are in the company, and you become and are and look like a leader that they are ready to follow and join a team with, right? Because you're connected to the one who's earning a lot. You're connected to the vibration of the company. And then they're like, oh, I really like that. I want to join with that. I can see my tribe in this team. I want to connect with her. I want to join, or him. I want to join in. And you're going to do interviews with these top leaders if you get a chance. So even do interviews with like the crowd and people like, hey, why are you here at this event? Oh yeah, it's really awesome. Like, you never know. The coolest stories can develop over time even. Like, what if you have someone in there that's totally broken and is like, yeah, I'm just starting, and it's kind of a sad story. That story could change and develop, or, you know, someone freshly in already had a fresh breakthrough, or even like just the sensation, especially at Empower Network, it's like there's a huge sensation of just love and healing and family and positivity and business and revelations and learnings that come from all kinds of people, and just that unity and community is really important to share the essence of the company in your videos, in your pictures. And don't underestimate all the treasures you can scoop up and find, and at the same time, don't feel a little too behind your camera. You know, you don't want to be glued behind it and feel like you're just looking through your camera all the time. And at the same time, don't be embarrassed if you are. But just accept that, oh yeah, I've got to get all these treasures, and you will. Relax. There will be another event. You'll get more treasures. I mean, I was like, oh, I only got one. No. I was able to get this precious time with this gem of a person. No, that was great. One, that's amazing. If you get one big top earner to ask them a question and meet them and greet them, congratulate yourself. If you get more, wow, really, like, wow. So, another quick tip. Take notes. Bring your pen and paper everywhere you go. Bring a recorder. The recorder on your phone is great. Bring it everywhere you go. Keep your phone charged. Keep the data off, because that's just going to drain your phone, because you're probably out of town, and the more out of town you are, the more it's going to drain, no matter if you put it in a roaming package or not. Turn off the actual phone, but keep that recorder and those videos in your phone, and the photo options. Keep the video space wide and ready for you to upload new stuff. And keep your phone charged so that you could just jot a little note in, record it, or if you get close enough to a leader, you could actually record their voice, or even sometimes you're in a good zone and the speaker's coming through really clear. You can record their voice and keep those notes and keep the essence with you and put those into your blog and into your videos. Take a lot of photos. We went over that. The bonus on the final day of our event is there's always an inexpensive price to the next event. And that may be very true for your company event, that the next event is promoted and there's going to be a cheap ticket. And so keep that in mind, that you want to be ready to catch those cheap tickets, buy them for yourself, your spouse, your family, buy them for the new team members that will come your way, because then you can give them a discounted price on the next event, and then they'll be there because you want your team members to be there, because it will give them success to be at these events, give them strength, give them clarity, give them reality, give them footage. You know, it's really key to go to events. It really makes a huge difference in your business and aligning with what the business is about and how your purpose and your specific identity in the business is going to gel out. It helps develop it faster, helps develop your success faster. So keep that in mind. And I actually, like I said on my blog, if you look in the link below, click the link below if you want to come and visit my Empower Network blog. For these tips, I've jotted them out really clearly, and you can see some photos and footage of me at an event with Justin, and poolside as well. I have a video in there. It's like I'm going to share on my Facebook. So in my blog or in the links below, you'll see my Facebook link. I'm going to share my Facebook, and I'm going to share my page, Confetti of Cash page in Facebook. I am going to be sharing this coming Sunday the tickets to the next Empower Network event. I'm going to share when they're on sale because they'll be like around $75. So it's a really good time if you want to go to these crazy epic events that apply to any business. I'm serious, these Empower Network events will apply. I mean, my husband came and it completely applied to his business and to feeling free. It applies to my mind and my children's minds. They're in their teens. Like, it's all about like self-development as well as like how do I run a business or how do I sell a product. Whether you're working for a company or creating a company, it's amazing for any company to go to Empower Network events and to be a part of Empower Network. So I'm going to share that ticket deal this coming weekend. Hook up with me if you want to. If you're curious at all, just check these links below. And what else do I got on my quick tips? They're not so quick when I like talk them out, but I've written them in my blog if it seems a little like, whoa, I didn't jot all that down. Jot down any recommended books that the presenter speaks about. If they recommend books, make sure you jot those down. They recommend activities and ideas, jot those down. The speakers will give you all kinds of like video ideas, blog ideas will come to mind. Jot them down quickly, just quickly, and any inspirations or awareness or breakthroughs that occur, journal them out. Journal them out as best you can, even if it's just a tiny little blurb. Record it for yourself, especially you could record it into your phone and just like have that recording for your self-awareness of the inspiration you found. That could last for many years of being something beneficial to yourself. And remember that the most basic ingredients to success, everyone can always hear it again, and it's always good to just jot those little things down. Like, it really clarifies and identifies success, and it will strengthen your success, and whoever hears what you're talking about with success, it's always good to repeat these positive ways of creating success. And actually, the basic ingredients, many people have no idea what those ingredients are. So never think something's too small to share or pass on to someone. Go outside at the events and capture lifestyle videos. Really be welcoming the people you work with. Go outside and be in some sort of, background with where you're at in the city or whatever. Like, just check out your atmosphere, get some sort of lifestyle, like living the lifestyle atmosphere, and live it. Really live it, and invite the person into that world that you are in. Invite them in their own way. Invite them through the doorway and welcome them, because that video you can use for your capture pages or your welcoming video, wherever you want to put that. And highlight the top takeaways. This is something that Mike Hobbs was pointing out, is to highlight the top takeaways of the day, and then like go ahead and post it on your Facebook or post it in a video and upload it to YouTube, post it to Facebook, whatever, your social medias, get it out there to your Twitter, and email broadcast it. Share it while you are away at these events in your downtime, right? For those who aren't there, whether they're going to be there at the next event, whether they wanted to be there or they didn't, think about like you're sharing this value to everyone who sees it, especially the ones who wanted to be there or like, oh, I really want to be at the next event. Give value daily. You can just do these things really quickly, and all that inspiration will really inspire people and connect them to the next event, which will be positive for everyone. Have a great evening, and I will create more value and keep sending it your way. So send me some of your thoughts and comments in the link below. Like, have you been to any of your company events, or does this type of event intrigue you? Have you ever heard of this much of excitement around an event? And just consider and let me know what you're thinking about, whether you're inspired to go to the next event in your company. Let me know.